Test.
Great Plains Bank of Mangum is proud to support the Mangum Tigers and the exciting fall sports season. Get ready to cheer on our local youth and enjoy all the thrilling activities our community thrives when we come together to celebrate and support our young athletes. When it comes to your banking needs, whether you're opening a new account, applying for a loan, or just seeking financial advice, our friendly team is here to help you every step of the way. Great Plains Bank, proudly serving our community with a smile. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game, and always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
If you need some welding done or a metal building built, then call Rocky Caskey. Rocky has built metal buildings in southwest Oklahoma for more than 15 years. Carports, patio covers, building large or small, Rocky Caskey does them all. Don't settle for less. Get the best building for your money. Call Rocky Caskey at 580-471-8282. That's 471-8282. Rocky supports high school sports.
Are you ready to take the next step towards your degree? Reach Higher is Oklahoma's degree completion program designed just for you. At Western Oklahoma State College, we make it easy to finish your associate's degree with flexible options that fit your busy life. Choose from online classes to face-to-face learning or a mix of both. Don't wait. Enrollment is open now. Visit wosc.edu or call us at 580-477-2000. and start reaching higher today.
And good afternoon, Mangum Lady Tiger fans. We are in Dale, right near Shawnee, on an absolutely gorgeous Thursday afternoon to bring you Mangum Lady Tiger softball today in this Class 2A regional tournament. First game of the day, not much of a game. Dale, number one in the state, run rule Texoma, Goodwell in 3 innings, 12-0. Texoma with a 5-hour drive to get to Dale, and Dale dispatched Texoma in 45 minutes. It was all Dale defeating Texoma Goodwell 12-0. So Texoma moves into the losers bracket. They will play at 4 o'clock against the loser of this next game. It's the Mangum Lady Tigers and the Fairview Lady Yellow Jackets. Again, we are in Dale. Got to win this regional, move on to a super regional. Best 2 out of 3 in that one to get to the state tournament in Class 2A. We'll get you set for the first pitch. Again, we're running early today. And in fact, the teams have been they were sitting around for about 20, 30 minutes before they even attempted to warm up because of the early ending of the Dale Texoma game. So Mangum is warmed up. They are in their dugout. Yellow Jacket pitcher is warming up now. And both Mangum and Fairview with orange and black in their colors, and both of them today wearing orange pinstripes. They have pretty much the exact same tops. Fairview is in white pants, and Mangum in the pinstripe pants. That's the only difference in uniform today between Mangum and Fairview, both with the orange pinstripes, jerseys, orange lettering. Fairview with the white pants and Mangum with the pinstripe pants. So we'll take a quick timeout, get you set for Lady Tiger softball. Michael Barnes has got his real job priority today, so he is tied down to Southwest Oklahoma this afternoon. We move and we play tomorrow. If we do that, then Michael will be here, the voice of the Tigers. Mangum football tomorrow night. Coach Powers and the Tigers travel to take on the Apache Warriors. We'll have that game, of course, for you right here on Classic Hits 97.7 and on Mangum Tiger TV. So glad to have you along. Got the B team today. Chad Fox. I am behind the net. We are ready to go. Facing northwest. Beautiful field. Weather is nice. Wind coming in. It's just a gorgeous day for fast pitch softball. Mangum and Fairview. Opening round for these two teams. The winner will take on the Dale Lady Pirates at 6 o'clock this evening. in the winner's bracket game. The loser will take on Texoma after this one. Back after this, Mangum Lady Tigers softball is on the air. We're live, broadcasting live from Dale on this Thursday on Classic Hits and Mangum Tiger TV.
In Bloom Flowers and Gifts is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger games. The new In Bloom Flowers and Gifts offers a big selection of Tiger Pride items. Make some noise, Tiger fans, and show your pride with spirit items. In Bloom Flowers and Gifts, right in the corner with the right Tiger Pride.
At 333 Dental Care, we're all smiles for our hometown teams. We're proud to cheer on the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers this season. Go Tigers! Bring home the win!
Hey all you Tiger fans, it's game time. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We are thrilled and ready for live Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger action on the field and court this season. Let's pack the stands and cheer loud. Cattlemen's Bank is full of school spirit. Go Tigers!
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Hello, Lone Wolf and Hobart.
Granite Drug Company is now delivering to Hobart, Lone Wolf, Granite, and Mangum. Granite Drug Company is a complete pharmacy ready to fill and deliver your prescriptions. And it's easy to get switched. Just call 580-535-2130 or visit our store at 316 North Main in Granite. Granite Drug Company has an ice cream fountain open all day and lunches from 11 to 2. Health and beauty products and selection of gifts. Granite Drug Company is here for you.
Greer Funeral Home proudly supports the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. We're wishing our team's strength, teamwork, and success all season long. Serving Greer County since 1923. Phone 480-2111.
Ashley Slayton and Catherine Webb, certified family nurse practitioners, and the rest of the friendly faces at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum treat all ages, children through adults. This means we are all yours for well child exams, annual checkups, as well as those illnesses that can hit us. We also do management of chronic illnesses like asthma, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Same-day appointments are usually available. At the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum, call 782-3393 for appointments.
Welcome back to Dale on this Thursday afternoon. Chad Fox here with the Mangum Lady Tigers getting set to take on the Fairview Lady Yellow Jackets. Waiting on the and kiddos jumping up and down on the stands will mess up my view here on the iPad, your view back home. So we'll try to keep that as steady as we can. Tighten everything we can here. Here we go. Somewhat level. Okay. Fairview and the Lady Yellow Jackets. They are coached by a Mountain View Gotebo Tiger. And that would be Coach Nightingale. Ryan Nightingale from Mountain View is the softball coach at Fairview, and Ryan's team is 8-11 on the season. Their last two games, on the 23rd, they beat Chisholm 3-18, 12-10. On the 22nd, they lost to a top 15 team in Class A, Wacomas, 13-0. And some other teams of note, Merritt, they lost to Merritt, trying to find a team that, as folks back home might recognize. They lost to Merritt 5-2 in the Woodward tournament. That was back in August. And that might be all of the. They lost to Cashin, who was at the Hobart Regional, and they lost to Cashin 5-2 and 7-2. Cashin eliminated out of that Hobart Regional yesterday. Cordell, Lady Blue Devils, congratulations to them. They have ousted the Hobart Lady Cats in their own regional just a moment ago. Cameron Dole with the call there on our sister station, KTJS. So Cordell will have to beat Meeker twice yet this afternoon to advance on to the Super Regional. So Cordell and Meeker for that regional championship coming up. From Hobart, so again, Fairview 8-11 coming into this contest with the Mangum Lady Tigers, coached by Ryan Nightingale. Mangum Lady Tigers, of course, coached by Jenny Stidham. They come in with an impressive 23-6 record in Class 2A. And in the WOSC Festival on the 20th, they beat Walters 2-1 in extras, and then also defeating Altus 5A team on the 20th 5-1. So nice roll for Coach Stidham and the Lady Tigers as they move into the playoffs and are ready to go. Going to have a tough go at it here on the road at Dale, but Coach Stidham's Lady Tigers, they've got good pitching, good defense, good hitting, and we'll see what happens here from Dale today. It's still waiting on umpires to show up. We're a little bit early. That first game ended in 45 minutes. The game was over at 12:45 between Dale and Texoma Goodwell, as Dale run ruled Texoma 12-0 in 3. So that did not take long, and we've been kind of a loitering, everybody just hanging tight here to get this one going. So coming up next, we're probably about 5 minutes away. There's the umpires. They're making their way out of the locker room. So we're probably 4 or 5 minutes away from the first pitch. So we'll take a quick timeout. It is Mangum and Fairview. We're live from Dale on Classic Hits 97.7 and Mangum Tiger TV.
Sovereign Bank is your bank of choice. Sovereign Bank is a proud supporter of the Mangum Tiger Athletics. Supporting our schools and athletic programs is a top priority. Hear us roar, go Tigers, we're cheering you on all season long. Sovereign Bank, empowering our youth with the freedom to dream. Sovereign Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The law offices of Corey Kendall proudly support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. We're behind you all the way. Go Tigers! Corey Kendall, attorney at law, 122 North Oklahoma Avenue in Mangum.
All right, back here in Dale, coaches coming to home plate to exchange lineups. Ryan Nightingale, head coach for Fairview. Again, Ryan's from Mountain View. Nightingale, his last name, for you folks back home. And Jenny Stidham, of course, head coach for the Mangum Lady Tigers. Here's Coach Stidham's lineup. Batting first will be shortstop number 12, Hannah Stair. She'll be followed by third baseman Giselle Rowell, number 17. Batting third, Dalen Clark, the starting pitcher in the circle. Number 5, batting fourth for Coach Stidham, Hallie Smith, first baseman. And number 3, batting fifth, Aubrey Lowe, the catcher in right field. The catcher, number 9. She's not in right field, she's the catcher. Batting sixth will be Gracie Smith. She is the center fielder and wears number 4. Batting seventh is Candace Cooper. She's the designated player number 10. Batting eighth will be Aubrey Hopper. She will play second, number 11. Millie Gonzalez in left field. Batting ninth, number 13. And in right field will be Remy Jennings, number 7. So Stair, Rowell, Clark, Smith, Lowe, Gracie Smith, Cooper, Hopper, Gonzalez, your batting lineup for the Mangum Lady Tigers. And for Fairview, batting first will be Josie Hayes. Shortstop, followed by Leah Bonham. Catcher, J.C. Young. The pitcher, Lainey Gosney. The first baseman, Kaylee Morrison. Third baseman, McKinley Chill. Second baseman, Katie Mitchell, and will bat. Following Chill, she will play right. Micah Chenault will play left. Embassy White will be the center fielder. Looks like Fairview won the coin flip, and so they will be the home team. And Mangum will bat first. So let's see if I can get this scoreboard flipped. Stand by. So Fairview. And let's see there we go. Fairview will be the home team in this one. Mangum will be the visiting team. They flip before every contest. Again, both teams in the orange pinstripes. Pretty much identical tops, except Fairview has white pants on and Mangum with the orange pinstripes, black pants on this afternoon. Same colors, same school colors again, and almost identical jerseys. So batting first for Coach Stidham will be Hannah Stair, followed by Giselle Rowell and Dalen Clark. Stair, Rowell, and Clark will get things going here in the top of the first inning. The winner of this contest will take on number 1 Dale next. No, excuse me. They'll take on Dale at 6 o'clock. At 6 o'clock, the loser of this game will play Texoma in an elimination game. J.C. Young, the pitcher for Coach Nightingale. And the Fairview Lady Yellow Jackets.
Leading off, top of the first inning for the Mangum Lady Tigers, shortstop, number 12, Hannah Stair.
All right, Hannah Stair will step into the box, gets a nice hand from the Mangum faithful who made the drive. And Texoma wins the longest drive to this regional, 5 hours for Texoma to get to Dale. Young's first pitch, and therefore called strike, and we are underway live from Dale. It is gorgeous, weather's perfect. Wind blowing in, we're facing northwest. The 0-1 pitch, ground ball, gonna go up the middle for a base hit. And the Lady Tigers with the leadoff single from Hannah Stair to start this one. Giselle Rowell, third baseman, will step in from the right side with Hannah Stair at first. Young, the pitcher for Fairview. There's the pitch. Ball's in the dirt. Stair steals second easily, and it's 1-0 to Giselle Rowell. So 1-0 count to Rowell. Here's the pitch, shows bunt, lays it down. Young comes up firing to first. They get the runner at first, the sacrifice, and Hannah Stair at third base with one away. Brings up Dalen Clark.
Pitcher, number 5, Dalen Clark.
So Stair at third, Clark at the plate, top of the first. Mangum and Fairview. Here's the pitch from Young. No one outside for a ball. So an 8-11 record coming into today's contest for Fairview. Here is the 1-0 pitch. And it just missed. And the count goes to 2-0. I think umpire's going to have to widen his zone just a tad. 2-0 count, one away. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1 to Clark. She'll be the pitcher, starting pitcher for Mangum. 2-1. Hit right back up the middle for an RBI, and Mangum scores first, leading 1-0. So a couple of hits to start this game, a sacrifice bunt and an RBI for Clark. Brings up Hallie Smith, first baseman for the Mangum Lady Tigers. Leading Fairview 1-0. just underway in the first. That gets away from the catcher in a wild pitch, and Clark scampers down to second. And the winner will take on Dale at 6 o'clock. The loser will face an elimination against Texoma. 1-0 pitch, fouled back, and it's 1-1. So a 1-1 count with one away. Runner at second, 1-0 lead for Mangum. Here's the pitch. Hit into right field. Clark tags up. Catch is not made. Clark will round third. She'll score easily. And Smith gets all the way to third base. RBI triple for Hallie Smith. 2-0 Mangum on top. Brings up Aubrey Lowe, the catcher, for the Mangum Lady Tigers in the dirt. And a 1-0 count to Lowe. 2-0 lead, Mangum on top. Young pitching for Fairview. Runner at third base, one away. Ground ball, that's going to be caught by the shortstop. Throws across the diamond. They get the runner at first, but Smith will score from third. So an RBI for Lowe.
Center fielder, number 4, Gracie Smith.
There's 2 away. 3-0 lead for Mangum. Brings up Gracie Smith. First pitch to Gracie is outside for a ball. Two away. Top of the first. 3-0 lead for Mangum to start this one. That one's in the dirt for ball 2. Again, the Fairview coach, Ryan Nightingale, is a Mountain View kid. Here's the pitch. High and tight, ball 3. Coaching in Fairview. So a 3-0 count to Gracie Smith. With 2 away, bases cleared. In the dirt, ball 4 straight pitches. Brings up Cooper.
Now coming to the plate, designated player, number 10, Cadence Cooper.
Cadence Cooper will step in with 2 away. And Gracie Smith at first. The pitch. Called. Strike. There goes the runner. And they got her. Got her stealing second base. Good throw from the catcher for out number 3. So we go to the Fairview half of the first. 3 runs come across from Mangum to start this one. And they lead the Fairview Yellow Jackets 3-0 with Fairview up to bat next. We're live from Dale with the Mangum Lady Tigers on Classic Hits 97.7 and Mangum Tiger TV.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Mangum Regional Medical Center proudly supports the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. Here's to a healthy, winning season and a community that stands together. If you need us, find us at mangumregional.net.
Hey, come on by the Mangum Tag Agency at 108 East Pierce in Mangum for all your vehicle tag and registration needs. Driver's license, ID renewals, including CDL or Add Real ID. We now offer initial issuance and out-of-state driver's license and ID transfers. And we issue Pike Pass. For fast, friendly customer service, come see Tom, Cynthia, or Adam. We're here for you. Check us out online at mangumtag.com. For tag renewals and more information, phone 580-782-3004. The Mangum Tag Agency says, go Tigers.
All right, we are back here at Dale on this Thursday afternoon Class 2A Regional. Game number 2. We go to the Fairview half of the first with Mangum leading here early 3-0. Again, your Mangum Lady Tiger defense. Clark in the circle, Low behind the plate. Hallie Smith is at first. Aubrey Hopper is at second. Giselle Rowell at third. Hannah Stair at short. Left field, Millie Gonzalez Center field, Gracie Smith, and in right, Remy Jennings. Get you lead off. Hang on 1 second, gotta. Okay. And let's see here. What do we got going? Josie Hayes, the shortstop, at the plate in a 1-1 count. Clark in the circle. Here is the 1-1 delivery. It's low and outside. Hayes, Bonham, and Young, 1, 2, 3 in the order here to start for Coach Nightingale in the first. That's low for ball 3. So we have a 3-1 count. Three-one count. Ball 4. So a leadoff walk given up by Clark.
Catcher number 1, Leah Bonham.
That'll bring up Leah Bonham, catcher for Fairview. JC Young, the pitcher, is on deck. Hayes at first base. Nobody out here in the bottom of the first. 3-0 lead from Mangum. First time at bat for Fairview. Shows bunt. Ball is called strike. The throw is late down to second. And Hayes steals second. 0-1 count to Bonham. Coach Nightingale with the sign down at third. There's the pitch, fouled back, and it's a strike. Meeker leads Cordell after 1 from Hobart, 1-0. Cordell will have to beat Meeker twice to advance to the Super Regional. So we have an 0-2 count to Leah Bonham. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And the first strikeout of the day for Clark. And there's one away.
Pitcher number 4, JC Young.
JC Young will step in the box with one away, runner at second base. Called strike. There goes the runner. Delayed steal, and she stole third. Lady Tigers fell asleep for just about a half a second. A nice steal from Josie Hayes. Pitch is low. Ball 1. So a 1-1 count to Young with one out and a runner at third base. 3-0 lead for Mangum in the bottom of the first. Here's the pitch. Low. For a ball, so the count moves to 2-1. To Young. Clark in the circle. Delivers. Popped in the air, going to be down foul territory, will be out of play. So the count goes to 2-2. Down the third base line. 2-2, one away. Runner at third for Fairview, bottom of the first. Trying to answer Mangum's 3 runs in the top of the first. 2-2 pitch. Back to the pitcher. They go to first. Clark hesitated. Coach Stidham coaching her up, and she had plenty of time to throw home and get the runner. Would have had to been a tag, but she hesitated and instead went to first base. The run will score. That'll make it 3-1. They did get the runner at first. There's 2 away. So maybe a little mental error there. Gets a run across for Fairview. That one's fouled off by Lainey Gosney, first baseman. It's a 0-1 count. 2 out, bases cleared here. High and tight for a ball. A run comes across. Again, it was hit right back to Clark, and she just double clutched. And instead of firing home, she spun around and threw to first. The run did score. That one's in the dirt for ball 2. So a 2-1 count. Palin Clark with the 2-1, swing and a miss. Nice pitch from Palin. And makes it 2-2. Deuces across the board. 2-2 count, 2 away. Bottom of the first. And the pitch to Gosney. Ground ball foul down the third baseline. Count remains 2-2. Winner gets number 1 Dale at 6 o'clock. Loser will play Texoma next. And that will be elimination game. Just underway from Dale here in the second game of the day. Here's the pitch, off the hands, slow roller. Second baseman comes up, throws to first for out number 3. Nice play from Aubrey Hopper. We go to the top of the second. A run does come across for Fairview. Mangum up to bat whenever we come back. They lead 3-1 here in this Class 2A Regional. We're live from Dale on Classic Hits 97.7 to Mangum Tiger TV.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
TCLC is a family-owned 5-star daycare center that has been caring for children for over 45 years. The owners of Tiger Cub are proud to serve the Mangum area and support the Mangum Lady Tigers and Tigers on the radio and streaming. Tiger Cub Learning Center says,
Attention Mangum Tigers, are you ready to show your Tiger pride? This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. At our bank, we are always geared up and ready to cheer the Tigers and Lady Tigers on to victory. You can count on us to wear the brightest orange and black. We'll see you at the games.
All right, back here in Dale, we go to the top of the second. 3-1 lead for the Mangum Lady Tigers facing Fairview. The first pitch to Cooper's fouled back. 7, 8, 9 in the Mangum order here in the second. Cooper, Hopper, and Gonzalez. 0-1 count. Mangum leading here 3-1. That's popped in the air. Catcher floats back, can't quite underhand it for the out, so it's going to be a strike and an 0-2 count to Cooper. And Aubrey Hopper is on deck, followed by Melly Gonzalez. 3-1 lead. Mangum on top of Fairview. The winner will take on Dale at 6 o'clock. Here is the 0-2. High, ball 1. 1-2 count. Chad here filling in for the voice of the Tigers, Michael Barnes. He'll be back in action full-throated tomorrow. Swing and a miss, and there's a K. Cooper will strike out. Nice pitch from Young. There's one away. Brought it high and tight, and Cooper swung through it. Aubrey Hopper will step in. Shortstop. Second baseman for Mangum. Fouls the first pitch off, and it's 0-1 to Hopper. Hopper made the last out of the first on a ground ball. 3-1 lead here, Mangum on top. Again, both teams with the orange pinstripes, the black tops and orange pinstripes. Fairview just has white pants. That's the only difference. Ground ball is going to be under the glove of the shortstop, so a base hit for Aubrey Hopper with one away. All right, just got a text from the head man. All right, Coach Ruiz and new baby boy Hudson watching and cheering on the Lady Tigers. We appreciate that information. Congratulations. And Coach and new baby boy Hudson are taking in the Lady Tigers. First game for new baby boy Hudson. Ground ball. Second baseman gobbles it up, throws to first for out number 2. Runner Hopper advances to third. Amanda Ruiz. Congratulations, Coach. And thanks for the information. So 2 away, runner at third now. For Hannah Stair at the plate, outside for ball 2. Two-0 count to Hannah Stair with 2 away and a runner at third. Outside ball 3. They are trying to work the outside of the plate on Hannah. Giselle Rowell on deck. 3-0 count, 2 away pitch, taken all the way, called strike, and it's 3-1. Hopper is at third with 2 outs here in the top of the second. And that's going to be an RBI 2-out single for Hannah Stair, makes it 4-1. Mangum on top. Giselle Rowell will step in. Just over the head of the shortstop into shallow left. Hannah Stair got it into fair territory. That's hit right to the center fielder. She can't handle it. Stay around second base. She is being wet up, going to be stopped at third. Jenny had her arms wound tight going 100 miles an hour and had to put on the brakes. And Hannah is at third. Rowell is at second. It was hit hard right to the center fielder, and she missed it. Here's the pitch. Is low to Palin Clark. So 1-0 count to Clark. Runners at second and third with 2 away. It's 4-1 Mangum. That's a ground ball. Third baseman can't get it right between her legs. Another run comes in. A second run comes in, and that will make it 6-1. A couple of RBIs for Palin Clark. Hallie Smith up to bat with 2 out. Damage being done here with 2 away in the second. That's hit into right center field. Rounding second is Clark. She'll be held up at third. And the hits have come in bunches with 2 away here in the top of the second.
Except for Lady Tigers catcher, number 9, Aubrey Lowe.
Aubrey Lowe up to bat. Hallie Smith is at first and Palin Clark at third with 2 outs in the dirt. Smith will scoot down to second. So runners at second and third with 2 away. 6-1 lead here. 3 runs have come across in the top of the second. High for ball 2. The winner will take on number 1 Dale at 6. Loser will play Texoma next. 2-0 pitch in the dirt, ball 3. 3-0 count, 2 away, runners at second and third. 6-1 lead, Mangum on top of Fairview. Pitch, ball 4. Bases are loaded with 2 outs for Gracie Smith. The infield will come in and a timeout taken as they will try and reset Young, the pitcher for Fairview. So Gracie Smith at the plate. The bases are jacked with 2 away. 3 runs have come across here in the second to make it 6-1. Mangum, here's the pitch. Off the knuckles, and that's going to drop for a base hit. 1 run comes in, a second run comes in, makes it 8-1, a couple of RBIs for Gracie Smith. Aubrey Lowe is at second. Cooper at the plate. Ball gets away from the catcher. Runners advance to second and third. So 8-1 lead for Mangum. 5 runs here in the top of the second. And it's Cooper. Cooper at the plate with 2 away. Runners at second and third. Here's the pitch. Swings, pops it up. Third baseman is there, makes the catch for out number 3. Mangum does score 5 runs in the second. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Yeah, Mangum on top of Fairview. 8-1. Classic Hits 97.7 to Mangum Tiger TV.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Hi, Mangum Tiger fans. This is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
Great Plains Bank of Mangum is proud to support the Mangum Tigers and the exciting fall sports season. Get ready to cheer on our local youth and enjoy all the thrilling activities our community thrives when we come together to celebrate and support our young athletes. When it comes to your banking needs, whether you're opening a new account, applying for a loan, or just seeking financial advice, our friendly team is here to help you every step of the way. Great Plains Bank, proudly serving our community with a smile. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game, and always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Okay, welcome back. Thank you, Chad Augustine, for letting me know we had music and ball game going there on the radio. So thank you very much. I think I got that corrected. We're now batting in the bottom of the second. Mangum leading Fairview 8-1. Palin Clark in the circle, a 1-2 count. Off the hands, fouled off, and it's still 1-2. At the plate is Kaylee Morrison, followed by McKinley Chill and Katie Smith. Mitchell. 1-2 pitch, just missed, and the count goes to 2-2. So a 2-2 count here in the bottom of the second. It's 8-1, Mangum on top. Ground ball caught by Stair. The long throw is going to be a little bit late and pulls Smith off the bag. So the runner is safe, at first. So runner safe at first. Chell is at the plate with nobody out. Here's the pitch from Clark. It's high for a ball. One-oh count. Runner at first. Here's the pitch. Hit into right field. That's going to be fouled by an inch. or in half an inch. That was just right of the chalk down the first base line. So allowed a strike for Chill. Runner at first. Nobody out. Bottom of the second. 8-1 lead for Mangum. Clark with the pitch. Called strike, and it's 1-2. Live from Dale on this Thursday. Glad to have you along. Weather absolutely a 10. It's perfect. 1-2 pitch, popped in the air, and foul territory caught on a nice play by Giselle Rao. Caught it underhanded on the run for out number 1. Brings up Katie Mitchell for Fairview. 1 away, runner at first base. 8-1 lead. Thank you, Chad Augustine. Foul tip back, and it's a called strike. Oh-2, high and tight for a ball. 1-1 count with 1 away. Runner at first, Fairview at the plate. And Mangum leading here 8-1 in the bottom of the second. Here's the pitch, called strike. Working that inside zone, and the count goes to 1-2. 1-2, 1 away. Pitch from Palin Clark. Foul tip back. Count remains 1-2 to Mitchell. Micah Chenault is on deck, left fielder for Fairview. 1-2. Palin delivers. Swing and a miss. And there's 2 away. A strikeout for Palin Clark here in the second. Chenault will step in with 2 away and a runner at first. Pitch hit into right field. That's going to drop for a base hit. Runner will round second, get to third a little bit late, but she's safe. And there's runners at the corners with 2 away for Fairview. Just kind of poked that over the shallow right field and close to the foul line. Brings up Embassy White, center fielder for Coach Nightingale. First pitch is outside for a ball. 1-0 count. 2 away. Pitch. Called strike, and it's 1-1. Runners at first and third, 2 away. Bottom of the second. Fairview, the home team. Mangum leading here 8-1. Here is the 1-1 outside, ball 2. Palin looking to leave a couple of base runners here in the second. Here's the pitch, just outside. Probably just needs to pound that zone, trying to paint those outside corners. 3-1. Scoreboard says 3-1 count. Swing and a miss, and it's 3-2. So the count is full to Chenault with 2 away and runners at first and third. Palin Clark delivers, swing and a miss. And she strikes out Chenault, and Fairview will leave 2 runners. Top of the third coming up, Mangum up to bat. They lead Fairview 8-1. Class 2A Regional, Classic Hits 97.7 of Mangum Tiger TV.
If you need some welding done or a metal building built, then call Rocky Caskey. Rocky has built metal buildings in southwest Oklahoma for more than 15 years. Carports, patio covers, building large or small, Rocky Caskey does them all. Don't settle for less. Get the best building for your money. Call Rocky Caskey at 580-471-8282. That's 471-8282. Rocky supports high school sports.
Are you ready to take the next step towards your degree? Reach Higher is Oklahoma's degree completion program designed just for you. At Western Oklahoma State College, we make it easy to finish your associate's degree with flexible options that fit your busy life. Choose from online classes to face-to-face learning or a mix of both. Don't wait. Enrollment is open now. Visit wosc.edu or call us at 580-477-2000 and start reaching higher today.
Top of the third we go. And Mangum leading Fairview, Class 2A fast pitch regional here in Dale, 8-1. Bunt laid down by Hopper. She's going to beat it out for a base hit. A leadoff single for Aubrey Hopper on a bunt. Hopper aboard to start the third from Mangum. Brings up Millie Gonzalez. There goes the runner. Ball gets back to the backstop. And Hopper safe at second easily. 1-0 count to Gonzalez. 8-1 lead. Top of the third. Dale defeated Texoma in 3, 12-0. Only took 45 minutes. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Ground ball right to the shortstop. Throws across the diamond. They get Gonzalez at first. Hopper advances to third safely. There's one away. And that brings up Hannah Stair, top of the order. So one away, runner at third here in the third. First pitch is high for a ball to Hannah. 1-0 count. Runner at third, here's the pitch. Hits it down the third baseline. It's going to be foul. And the count moves to 1-1. Again, we'll have Michael Barnes tomorrow. I cannot read Facebook. Not that Michael can and I can't, is that I use my phone to keep the scoreboard up to date for you. So I've got that on my screen. Michael just has his phone where he could check out the comments during the game. So if you're out there listening or if you checked in on Facebook or YouTube, thank you. Thank you very much. And a big thank you to our sponsors. We just could not do these games, and specifically these playoff games, without them because of the cost and the additional fees that are charged to us from the OSSAA to be able to bring you video. So if you're seeing this video stream, it is because of the sponsors that you hear and that we have locally, because it just they stick it to us on the fees to be able to bring you streaming. Happy to do it. Glad we have the sponsors for it. That's backhanded by the first baseman on a nice play. She'll come over and step on the bag. A run will score, though. Hopper scores from third to make it 9-1, and there's two away.
Third baseman number 17, Giselle Rowell.
Giselle Rowell will check in. Step into the box. First pitch is a ball. 9-1 lead for Mangum here. Top of inning number 3. We're broadcasting. We're playing in Dale. The winner will take on the Dale Lady Pirates at 6. That's stroked into right field. Right fielder is there, makes the catch for out number 3. So Rowell flies out to end the third for Mangum. Bottom of 3 we go. Mangum on top of the Fairview Lady Yellow Jackets, 9-1 from Dale. with the Mangum Lady Tigers. I'm Chad. Classic Hits 97.7 and Mangum Tiger TV.
In Bloom Flowers and Gifts is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger Games. The new In Bloom Flowers and Gifts offers a big selection of Tiger Pride items. Make some noise, Tiger fans, and show your pride with spirit items. In Bloom Flowers and Gifts, right in the corner with the right Tiger Pride.
At 333 Dental Care, we're all smiles for our hometown teams. We're proud to cheer on the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers this season. Go Tigers! Bring home the win!
Hey, all you Tiger fans, it's game time. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We are thrilled and ready for live Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger action on the field and court this season. Let's pack the stands and cheer loud. Cattlemen's Bank is full of school spirit. Go Tigers!
All right, back here in Dale on a beautiful Thursday afternoon. Chad Fox, Mitch McLaughlin sitting right next to me. We're enjoying some Lady Tiger softball. It's 9-1. Mangum on top of Fairview. We head to the bottom of the third. Fairview, the home team. First pitch is a called strike from Palin Clark. Top of the order here for Fairview. Hayes, Bonham, and Young. 0-1 count to Hayes. Palin Clark delivers, bunt attempt, fouled off, and it's 0-2 to Josie Hayes. Leah Bonham on deck, followed by J.C. Young for Fairview. It's cool to meet Ryan Nightingale. Again, he's a Mountain View kid. He's coaching up at Fairview. A little shout out to area folks in southwest Oklahoma. Ground ball right to the shortstop Hopper, over to Smith for out number one. So Aubrey Hopper with the first put out. Here in the third. 9-1 lead, Mangum on top. Swing and a miss. 0-1 count to Leah Bonham. With one away, bases cleared. Pitch, high, ball one. So a 1-1 count with one out here in the bottom of the third. Palin Clark delivers, swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. One-two. Clark sets and delivers high inside for ball two. Almost offered. 2-2. One away. 9-1 lead for Mangum. Here's the pitch from Clark in the dirt. Ball three. Count goes full. So a 3-2 count. With one out. Mangum and Fairview, both in the orange pinstripes. Ground ball, it's going to be picked. Oh! That, I thought, was picked up fair. Umpire said it was foul. It was right there on the chalk. So the count remains 3-2 to Bonham. Here's the pitch. Fouled back to the screen. It's still 3-2. One out. Mangum wins this. They'll play at 6 against the number one team in the state, Dale. Loser will play an elimination game against Texoma, who had a 5-hour drive. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Popped in the air back. Count remains full, 3-2. It is a long ways from Texoma and Goodwill all the way to Dale, America. A long ways from Mangum, too. Longer for Texoma. That's fouled back. Another foul ball. Count remains 3-2. Three, 2, 9-1. Mangum on top. Here's the pitch. Ground ball, third baseman. Nice play. Giselle Rao for out number 2. Grand ball right to Rao. And a nice throw over to Smith. 2 away, bases cleared. Bottom of 3. Palin Clark in the circle for Lady Tigers. Pitch, swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Facing the pitcher for Fairview, J.C. Young. That one's low for ball 1. I bet you Travis Reese knows old Ryan Nightingale. Travis, a Goody Bow kid. Ryan, a Mountain View kid. There's a called strike. And it's 1-2 with 2 away to Young. Pitch from Clark. High. Ball 2. So deuces, 2-2, 2 away. Bottom of 3. Palin Clark winds, delivers inside for ball 3. 3-2. Payoff. Wind is kicked up a bit here at Dale. That's fine. It's blowing in our faces from the north. We'll take that. Ground ball. Nice play again by Giselle Rao over to Smith for out number 3. And that retires Fairview in the 3rd. We go to the top of the 4th, and Mangum on top 9-1 over the Fairview Lady Yellow Jackets. Live from Dale with the Mangum Lady Tigers. Chad here, Classic Hits 97.7 and Mangum Tiger TV.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Hello, Lone Wolf and Hobart.
Granite Drug Company is now delivering to Hobart, Lone Wolf, Granite, and Mangum. Granite Drug Company is a complete pharmacy ready to fill and deliver your prescriptions. And it's easy to get switched. Just call 580-535-2130 or visit our store at 316 North Main in Granite. Granite Drug Company has an ice cream fountain open all day and lunches from 11 to 2. Health and beauty products and selection of gifts. Granite Drug Company is here for you.
Greer Funeral Home proudly supports the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. We're wishing our team strength, teamwork, and success all season long. Serving Greer County since 1923. Phone 480-2111.
All right, in Dale, welcome back. Class 2A regional tournament. Softball action. 3, 4, 5 in the order for Mangum here in the 4th. Clark, Smith, and Lowe. Here's the pitch from Young. It's outside for a ball. Start things going. Top of the 4th, 9-1. Mangum on top of the Fairview Yellow Jackets. And Palin Clark at the plate. Here's the pitch. Called strike, and it's 1-1. Hallie Smith and Aubrey Lowe to follow here in the 4th. You win this game, you take on the host school Dale at 6. 1-1. Fouls it off to the right, and it's 1-2. Chad here filling in for Michael. Michael will be back in action tomorrow. Here's the 1-2. Hits it down the right field line. It's going to be fouled out of play. The count remains 1-2. 1-2. Mangum Tigers traveling to Apache tomorrow night for a 7 o'clock kick. Take on the Warriors. Of course, we'll be there for that. 1-2 pitch in the dirt, ball 2. And we'll carry as much of the softball as we can tomorrow before we'll have to get to Apache. Here's the 2-2. in the dirt ball 3. I think we've got a fan or two that we can probably share a live feed from, so we'll make our connections. 3-2 to Clark. Ground ball. Shortstop gets it over to first. 1 away. So Palin Clark grounds out to short. That will bring up Hallie Smith. Aubrey Lowe is on deck. 1 out here in the top of the 4th. Mangum on top of Fairview, 9-1. Here's the pitch inside in the dirt. Ball 1. So Mangum at Apache tomorrow night. Also along our network, Hobart travels to Wynnewood and Cordell travels to Tipton. That's fouled off, and it's 1-1 to Hallie Smith. So a good slate available to watch or go to. We encourage you to go to these games. Here's the 1-1 to Smith. Inside ball 2. But if you can't watch them, listen to them on the radio or online, 2-1. Pitch hit into right center. That's going to drop. That's going to be a gapper into the right center field. Hallie Smith will go to second for a stand-up double here in the 4th. So a nice hit from Hallie that brings up Aubrey Lowe. Best thing to do is go to a game live, then go back and watch it. Listen to all the nonsense. Here's the first pitch. To Aubrey Lowe, it's outside for a ball. 1-0 count. Runner at second, 1 away in the dirt, ball 2. Count to Aubrey Lowe. Hallie Smith at second with 1 away. Here's the pitch. Rifle down the third baseline, foul. It's 2-1. Gracie Smith is on deck. Pitch hit into center field. Center fielder floats over to her left, makes the catch. Smith will tag, but then she'll pop right back on the bag at second. So there's 2 away, and Hallie Smith remains at second. Sister Gracie will step in the box. With 2 outs. First pitch, called strike, and it's 0-1 to Gracie. Mangum scored 3 in the first, 5 in the second, and 1 in the third. Have not scored here in the 4th. There's 2 away. That's popped up. Left fielder, shortstop coming together. Shortstop makes the catch for out number 3. Mangum does not score in the top of the 4th. We go to bottom of 4. And Mangum still leads Fairview 9-1. From Dale with the Mangum Lady Tigers, I'm Chad. Classic Hits 97.7 of Mangum Tiger TV.
Ashley Slayton and Catherine Webb, certified family nurse practitioners, and the rest of the friendly faces at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum treat all ages, children through adults. This means we are all yours for well child exams, annual checkups, as well as those illnesses that can hit us. We also do management of chronic illnesses like asthma, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Same-day appointments are usually available. At the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum, call 782-3393 for appointments.
Sovereign Bank is your bank of choice. Sovereign Bank is a proud supporter of the Mangum Tiger Athletics. Supporting our schools and athletic programs is a top priority. Hear us roar, go Tigers. We're cheering you on all season long. Sovereign Bank, empowering our youth with the freedom to dream. Sovereign Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back. We are in Dale this afternoon. We go to the bottom of the 4th in the Class 2A fast pitch regional softball tournament. First pitch to Gosney. Laney Gosney is a called strike. 4, 5, and 6 in the order for Fairview here in the 4th. Foul tip back, and it's 0-2. Kaylee Morrison on deck, and McKinley Chill will follow. 0-2 count to Gosney. Palin Clark delivers. Popped in the air. Foul territory. Hallie Smith is there. Can't make the catch. And the count remains 0-2. Couldn't quite find the fence. Thought she was closer than she was, but couldn't quite make that. 9-1 lead. Mangum on top. 0-2 count to Gosney. Palin Clark sets and fires high for ball 1. Glad to have you along. Again, thanks to our sponsors helping us pay the streaming fee that we have to pay along the way each round. Here's the 1-2. Popped in the air, foul. Count remains 1-2. Here is the 1-2. Hit into right field, foul. That one's going to float out of play. Again, we're facing northwest. Wind coming in from the north. Slight breeze. But it makes it very, very comfortable. 1-2 lead. 1-2 count. And it was floated to the shortstop, Hannah. The ball was spinning so much, she just misjudged it last second, and it dropped. So we'll say E6. And Gosney is aboard to lead things off for Fairview here in the bottom of the 4th. Runner at first base, nobody out. First pitch to Morrison's a called strike. That's Kaylee Morrison, third baseman at the plate. Oh, 1 count. Nobody out. Runner at first base. Here's the pitch. High, ball 1. Mangum on top, 9-1. Winner will take on Dale at 6. Loser will play Texoma next. And that will be an elimination game. 1-1 pitch. Low and inside. Ball 2. 2-1. Two-one pitch from Palin. Called strike, and it's 2-2. 2-2. Runner at first base for Fairview. 2-2 pitch from Palin Clark. Right to Smith at first, and a double up. And there's 2 away. Runner off the bag. It was hit right to Hallie Smith, who caught it and stepped on first, and there's 2 away. Nice play. First pitch to McKinley Chill is a called strike. 0-1, 2 outs now. Bases are cleared. In the bottom of the 4th, pitch from Clark. It's high for a ball. Mangum on top of Fairview, 9-1, as we play in this fast pitch regional Class 2A. Mangum and Fairview. Hitter. So Palin Clark hits Chill. That'll bring up Katie Mitchell. Mitchell will step up to the plate with 2 away and a runner at first. Fairview scored a run in the bottom of the 1st. And now we're batting in the bottom of the 4th. Inside for a ball. 1-0 count, 2 outs. Runner at first base. Mangum on defense, and they lead here 9-1. Here's the pitch. Called strike. And it's 1-1. I think Palin, again, can just pound that zone. And she'd be okay in this one. That one's off the hands. That's going to be caught. And the throw to first is wide. So the runners advance to second and third with nobody out. Hopper was floating to her left at a high rate of speed to get that one from getting into right field. She made the catch, but the throw was a little bit wide to Smith at first. It hits, goes to the screen, and so runners safe at second and third with 2 outs. Pinch runner for Fairview. 3 for 13. I don't have 3's name.
Find a way here, Micah.
Micah Chenault. First pitch is a called strike to Chenault. Runners at second and third. First threat since the first for Fairview. They trail 9-1. That's fouled back, and it's 0-2 on a check swing. 0-2 count, 2 away. Mangum on top, 9-1. We're batting in the bottom of the fourth. And the 0-2 pitch from Palin Clark is high for ball 1.
Here we go, 5. Here we go. Let's go, 5. Put it in there, 5. Let's go.
1-2. 2 away. Clark delivers outside for ball 2. 2-2. Deuces across the board. Runners at second and third. Bottom of the fourth. Palin Clark delivers. Just missed inside for ball 3. Count goes full. 3-2 to Chenault. Fairview runners at second and third, 2 away. 9-1 lead for Mangum. Bottom of the fourth. Pitch. Inside ball 4. Bases loaded. Bases loaded here with 2 away for Fairview. Embassy White will step to the plate. Center fielder for Fairview with 2 outs and the bases full of Yellow Jackets. First pitch called strike. It's 0-1. 0-1, 2 away, bases full. 0-1, just missed, and it's 1-1 to White. Top of the order is on deck. So a big at bat here for Palin Clark. 1-1, sets, delivers. Called strike, and it's 1-2. 1-2. 1-2, 2 away. Bases full, bottom of the fourth. Fairview trying to get something across here with 2 outs. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. We go to the top of the fifth. Mangum on top, still 9-1, and a big strikeout from Palin Clark to leave the bases full. In the bottom of the fourth, Mangum leading 9-1. We're live in Dale. Class 2A Fast Pitch Regional Softball Tournament. I'm Chad, Classic Hits 97.7 and Mangum Tiger TV.
The law offices of Corey Kendall proudly support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. We're behind you all the way. Go Tigers! Corey Kendall, Attorney at Law, 122 North Oklahoma Avenue in Mangum.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Mangum Regional Medical Center proudly supports the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. Here's to a healthy, winning season and a community that stands together. If you need us, find us at mangumregional.net.
And we appreciate Mangum Regional, one of our great sponsors of Mangum Tiger Sports. We go to the top of the 5th here in Dale. Mangum Lady Tigers lead Fairview 9-1. First pitch is a ball. 7, 8, 9 in the order for Mangum and Coach Stidham. Cooper, Hopper, and Gonzalez. Facing Young. Inside ball 2. 2-0 count to Cooper. Mangum leading 9-1. The winner will get the number 1 team in the state. Dale at 6. 2-0. Cold strike, and it's 2-1 to Cooper. Loser will play Texoma. Goodwell next. 2-1 pitch. Going outside ball 3. So a 3-1 count to Cooper. Pitch. Called strike. The count is full to Cooper. Aubrey Hopper is on deck. 3-2 pitch. Ball 4. Ball goes back to the screen. Cooper down to first. And Hopper up to bat.
Next up for Mangum, second baseman, number 11, Aubrey Hopper.
So a leadoff walk here from Mangum in the top of the 5th. Young delivers. Ground ball. Going to be backhanded by Young. They get the runner at second base. Cooper on a force. And they call the runner safe at second. Setter foot wasn't on the bag. So a break from Mangum. Cooper safe at second. I did not see that. Runner at first and second with nobody out. And Gonzalez at the plate. She fouls it off. So a break for the Mangum Lady Tigers. Cooper was going to be out by a mile at second base. She didn't even slide. And the shortstop must have missed the bag. The ball was hit right back to the pitcher. Young turned around, fired it right to second. But shortstop must have missed the bag at second. Cooper safe. 1-1 count to Gonzalez. Called strike, and it's 1-2 to Millie. Runners at first and second with nobody out here in the top of the 5th. Lady Tigers with a break. And they've got 2 runners aboard for Millie Gonzalez. 1-2 pitch. Ground ball in between the legs of the second baseman. And Coach Stidham holds up Cooper at third. The bases are loaded with nobody out. And the top of the order, Hannah Stair at the plate. So big time opportunity here. Oh, don't need that. First pitch is a ball. Bases are loaded. Hannah Stair at the plate. Nobody out here in the top of the 5th, and a big opportunity here for the Mangum Lady Tigers with the bases loaded. High ball 2. Chance to really open this game up and possibly end it early. 9-1 here in the top of the 5th. Outside for a ball, and the count goes to 3-0. 3-0 count. Bases loaded. Top of the 5th. Hannah Stair at the plate. Ball 4. A run comes in. It's 10-1. Giselle Rao up to bat for the Mangum Lady Tigers. 10-1 lead. Mangum on top.
Third baseman, number 17, Giselle Rao.
Call strike. Just put the ball in play and let the runners do their work here. 0-1 pitch, fouled back, and it's 0-2 to Aubrey Hopper. Nope, excuse me. Gonzalez. Wrong again, Giselle Rao. Holy smokes. What in the world? I think we've got a 1-2 count to Giselle in the dirt for a ball. And the count goes to 2-2. Oh, man. Long drive, I guess. All right, 2-2 count. Nobody out. Bases loaded. Here's the pitch. Right to the third baseman. Double play. Will catch it, step on third. So there's a break for the Fairview Yellow Jackets as they get 2 outs quickly with a bang-bang play at third. It was rifled to third, caught, stepped on the bag, got the runner. There's 2 away, down runners at first and second. Pitch inside to Palin Clark. So 1-0 count to Palin. Mangum on top here, 10-1, 2 away, runners first and second. Palin pops it up on the infield. Young is there, will make the catch. So after having the bases loaded with nobody out, Mangum cannot get a run across with a double play at third and a pop-up from Clark to end it. We go to, they do get 1 run across in the 5th. And we go to the bottom of 5. It is Mangum on top of Fairview, 10-1. Live from Dale with the Mangum Lady Tigers, I'm Chad. Classic Hits 97.7 of Mangum Tiger TV.
Hey, come on by the Mangum Tag Agency at 108 East Pierce in Mangum for all your vehicle tag and registration needs. Driver's license, ID renewals, including CDL or Add Real ID. We now offer initial issuance and out-of-state driver's license and ID transfers. And we issue Pike Pass. For fast, friendly customer service, come see Tom, Cynthia, or Adam. We're here for you. Check us out online at mangumtag.com. For tag renewals and more information, phone 580-782-3004. The Mangum Tag Agency says go Tigers.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Back here in Dale, Chad Fox and Mitch McLaughlin nearby, and we are watching the Mangum Lady Tigers lead Fairview here 10-1. Bunt attempt is fouled off to start this bottom of the 5th. That's Kaylee Morrison and, how about Josie Hayes? Top of the order. Hayes, Bonham, and Young. 1-2-3 for Coach Nightingale and Fairview. 0-1 pitch. Call. Strike to Josie Hayes. 10-1, what could be the final crack here for Fairview. Here's the 0-2, just missed inside. It's 1-2 to Josie Hayes. Leah Bonham on deck, J.C. Young to follow for Fairview. 1-2. That one's low and outside. Now it's 2-2. Palin Clark has gone the distance in this opener for the Mangum Lady Tigers. 2-2. Pitch. Fouls it off, and the count remains 2-2. To Josie Hayes. Again, Lady Tigers win this and take on Dale at 6. And if the score holds, then Fairview will take on Texoma next. Hit into right field down the line and foul. Count remains 2-2 to Josie Hayes. 2-2. Bottom of the fifth. Mangum on top of Fairview 10-1. Clark delivers, just missed, and it's 3-2. 3-2. Again, Mangum scored a run there in the fourth, or excuse me, the top of the fifth. Ground ball foul. Count remains 3-2. Had the bases loaded, nobody out. Then a double play at third base on a line drive and a pop-up to end it and only get one across. But again, they lead here 10-1. Scored 3 in the first, 5 in the second, 1 in the third, and 1 in the fifth. 3-2. High ball 4. So a leadoff walk here for Fairview. Brings up Leah Bonham.
Catcher number 1, Leah Bonham.
Bottom of the plate, Hayes at first base. Nobody out in the bottom of inning number 5. Pitch from Clark. There goes the runner. It was a called strike. Runner safe. So runner at second base with nobody out for Fairview. An 0-1 count to Bonham. Coach Ryan Nightingale with the sign. Coach, again, Nightingale from Mountain View, coaching up at Fairview. 0-1, pitch, bunt attempt, fouled off. And the count goes to 0-2. 0-2. I want to thank the Dale folks. They've been nothing but first class and hooking us up with what we need here at the field. 0-2. Pitch from Clark. Popped up in the air. Third baseman is there. They go to second, not in time. Runner dives back, so there's one away. Kind of a lazy pop-up to Giselle at third. Had to wait for it to come down. She did, caught it, fired down to second, trying to double up the runner, but not quite in time. So runner safe at second with one out. First pitch is a ball to J.C. Young, the pitcher for Fairview. 1-0 count to Young. One away. Runner at second. Pitch from Clark. Off her hands and fouled back, and it's 1-1. Clark does a good job working those pitches inside, and very difficult to get the barrel around quick enough on those pitches. 10-1 lead here. Mangum on top. Looking to advance and take on Dale at 6. Chopper, or rather, little pop-up is going to be foul. I thought I hit the ground, but it was in the air the whole time for a strike, and it's 1-2 to Young. 1-2, one out. 10-1 lead, Mangum on top of the Fairview Yellow Jackets. Pitch, fouled off again. Count remains 1-2. Again, Clark working that inside. So loser takes on Texoma next. That will be elimination game. And the winner will take on Dale. It's 6. Pitch, off speed, called strike. Runner steals third, safe. Throw was not in time. There's 2 outs now. Runner at third.
First baseman number 15, Lady Gosney.
Gosney will step up to the plate with 2 outs and a runner at third. 10-1 lead, Mangum on top. Pitch to Gosney, fired, hit hard down the third baseline. It's going to be out of play. And it's 0-1 to Gosney. Glad to have you along on this Thursday afternoon. Appreciate you listening back home. Here's the 0-1, off speed, and she waited on it, but fouled it off down the first baseline that time. And it's 0-2 to Gosney. And again, thanks to our sponsors, just would not be able to do this. And with the OSSAA's fees and such as they are, got to have the sponsors. So thank you. 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss. And Clark will sit down Gosney. And we go to the top of the 6th. And Mangum on top 10-1. So the run rule would be after this 6th inning if this score holds. It's 10-1 currently. Mangum will be up to bat next, top of the 6th. If Mangum holds them in the bottom of the 6th, the game would be over. First things first, Lady Tigers up to bat. I want to add to it, so we'll take a timeout. Come back to Dale after this. You're listening to live coverage of Mangum Lady Tiger Softball Classic Hits 97.7 and Mangum Tiger TV.
TCLC is a family-owned 5-star daycare center that has been caring for children for over 45 years. The owners of Tiger Cub are proud to serve the Mangum area and support the Mangum Lady Tigers and Tigers on the radio and streaming. Tiger Cub Learning Center says,
Attention Mangum Tigers, are you ready to show your Tiger pride? This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. At our bank, we are always geared up and ready to cheer the Tigers and Lady Tigers on to victory. You can count on us to wear the brightest orange and black. We'll see you at the games.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
All right, we go to the top of the 6th with the Mangum Lady Tigers leading the Fairview Lady Yellow Jackets 10-1. And the first pitch to Hallie Smith is outside for a ball. Young pitching for Fairview. Smith rocks that one into right center field. That's going to go in between the right fielder and center fielder, and a stand-up double for Hallie Smith to start the 6th inning for the Mangum Lady Tigers. Brings up 5-hole hitter Aubrey Lowe.
Batting catcher number 9, Aubrey Lowe.
Gracie Smith on deck. So 10-1 lead, nobody out. Pitch in the dirt for a ball. 10-1, top of the 6th. Hallie Smith leads things off with a double. That one's chopped foul by Aubrey Lowe. Gracie Smith is on deck. Mangum trying to squeeze a couple more across. If the score holds up here after the 6th, that would be the conclusion of this game. It's high and outside for a ball. But Fairview, the home team, so they will bat next. 10-1 here. Here's the pitch to Lowe in the dirt. Ball is loose, and Hallie hustles down to third. So a 3-1 count to Aubrey Lowe. Hallie Smith now at third base. Gracie Smith is on deck. Pitch from Young. Called strike, and it's 3-2 to Aubrey Lowe. Just a great day, beautiful day. 3-2 pitch, outside ball 4. So runners at first and third, nobody out. Brings up Gracie Smith. Cadence Cooper is on deck.
Center fielder number 4, Gracie Smith.
And Gracie Smith will call time and talk to Coach Stidham. So runners at first and third with nobody out. Here's the pitch. Shows bunt. Ball is high. Runner advances to second. So Aubrey Lowe is at second. Hallie Smith at third. Gracie Smith at the plate. A 1-0 count. Pitch Hits it to right field. That's going to score one easily. Hallie, and Lowe rounds third. Not a play at the plate. Gracie goes down to second. Ball is bobbled. She's safe at second. 2 more runs come in. 12-1. Couple of RBIs for Gracie Smith, and Ryan Nightingale will call time for Fairview. So 12-1, and we're going to have a pitching change for Fairview, so we'll take a timeout. 12-1 lead for the Mangum Lady Tigers. We're batting here in the top of the 6th. Again, if this score holds after Fairview bats in the bottom half, we'll have a run rule. But a pitching change. And we'll come back to Dale after this. Classic Hits 97.7 of Mangum Tiger TV.
Hi, Mangum Tiger fans. This is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
Great Plains Bank of Mangum is proud to support the Mangum Tigers and the exciting fall sports season. Get ready to cheer on our local youth and enjoy all the thrilling activities our community thrives when we come together to celebrate and support our young athletes. When it comes to your banking needs, whether you're opening a new account, applying for a loan, or just seeking financial advice, our friendly team is here to help you every step of the way. Great Plains Bank, proudly serving our community with a smile. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Back in Dale, Kaylee Morrison, the new pitcher for Fairview. The first pitch to Cooper is a strike, and it's 0-2 to Cadence Cooper. Nobody out. Runners at second base. Yes, outside for a ball. So a 1-2 count to Cooper. Runner at second. And Gracie Smith. Aubrey Hooper is on deck. It's 12-1. 2 more runs come across here in the top of the 6th. Just outside for a ball. And it's 2-2 to Cooper. So 2-2 to Cooper. Here's the pitch from Morrison. Outside ball 3. And it's 3-2. 12-1. Mangum on top of Fairview. And again, we're in the top of the 6th. If Mangum holds them in the bottom half, that would be the game. Outside ball 4. So Cooper draws a walk. Brings up Aubrey Hooper. Hopper. I did Michael Barnes Hooper. Hopper. Aubrey Hopper. My fault. That one's inside for a ball. So Hopper at the plate. 1-0 count to Aubrey. Runners at first and second. Nobody out for Mangum. Inside ball 2. 2 more runs have come across in the 6th. Mangum leads it 12-1. Millie Gonzalez on deck. Here's pitch. Call. Strike it. It's 2-1. Pitch. Slow roller. Third baseman catches it, steps on third, throws across the diamond. Not in time, but a nice play. Heads up by the third baseman for Fairview to get the force. Gracie Smith retired at third. And there's one away. Runners at first and second. 12-1 lead for Mangum. Here's the pitch. Called strike to Gonzalez. It's 0-1 to Millie. Win this game, take on number 1 team in the state at 6. What an opportunity. Dale at 6 o'clock. Here's the 0-1. Call strike 2, same spot. 0-2 count to Millie. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Oh, 2. Swing and a miss. Gonzalez strikes out on 3 pitches. 2 away. top of the order, Hannah Stair will step up to the plate. Runners remain at first and second. Morrison delivers high, ball one. So a 1-0 count with 2 away to Hannah Stair. Pitch outside, ball 2. 2-0 count. Two outs in the top of the 6th. Here's the pitch. High, ball 3 to Hannah. Giselle Rao on deck. So a 3-0 count to Hannah Stair. The pitch. Call. Strike. It's 3-1. 12-1 lead. Mangum on top. Top of the 6th. Mangum would, if they could hold him in the bottom half, that would be the game. Ball 4. Bases loaded for Giselle Rao. 12-1 as we play here in this 3 o'clock hour on a Thursday afternoon. Pitch. High, ball 1. Bases jacked. Full of Lady Tigers. 2 away. 12-1 lead for Mangum. Pitch. Almost hits her. Here comes Cooper. The throw. They can't get her at the plate. Cooper is safe. Makes it 13-1 on the pass ball. So runners advance to second and third with 2 outs. I think we're going to have a get together in the circle here as the Fairview defense infield comes together. 2-0 count to Giselle, and now Coach Nightingale will come out from the dugout. 2 away in the top of the 6th. And Mangum on top 13-1. I'm going to have a change. And Morrison will come out of the game. Not sure why. I don't know if she got hurt or had some equipment issues. But J.C. Young will come back to pitch. And that pitch to Giselle is a called strike, so that was awkward. So Young quickly back in the circle. No warm-ups. She just starts pitching. That's smoked into left field. Left fielder can't catch it. 1 run comes in. 2 run comes in. Giselle rounds second base. She's going to round third. And Coach Stidham will send her home for an inside-the-park home run. Giselle Rao with an inside-the-parker. That goes to the wall. They were late getting it back in, and 3 more runs come in, and it's 16-1. Mangum on top. In the dirt to Palin Clark, and it's 1-0. Great job by Giselle. She was on her horse, rounding first, second, and that Coach Stidham waved her around third and safe at the plate. 1-0, hit into left field, base hit. So Palin Clark will round second and go to, round first and go to second for a double, a 2-out double. So 6 more runs come in for Mangum in the top of the 6th. 2 outs. And Mangum on top 16-1. Here pitch to Smith. That's going to be hit to left field, and that's going to drop for a base hit, and Palin Clark will score. Make it 17-1. So all of this with 2 away.
Now by catcher number 9,
Aubrey Lowe will step to the plate with 2 outs and a runner at first base. And 7 runs in here in the 6th. First pitch is a ball. Mangum going to win this one and take on number 1 team in the state, Dale. I bet we're going to have that ball is low. Runner advances. Smith down to second base. I bet we're going to have a rock'em sock'em game. It's going to get loud here tonight in Dale. Looking forward to it. 17-1 lead here from Mangum. Called strike. Nice pitch from Young, who's back in the circle. 1-1 count to Aubrey Lowe with 2 away. And Fairview just looking for that 3rd out. Get back in the dugout. In the dirt, ball 2. Hallie Smith is second. Three-one count pitch. Back up the middle for a base hit. Hallie Smith will get down to third. Runners will be at the corners with 2 away. Brings up Gracie Smith. Sister Hallie at third. Aubrey Lowe at first. 2 away. Pitch. Just missed. It is 17-1. Mangum on top. Big pitch. Ground ball. Shortstop is there. Flip to second. They get the force. Out number 3. Not before Mangum scores 7. Big crooked number here in the 6th. And they lead Fairview 17-1. Back to Dale after this on Classic Hits 97.7 of Mangum Tiger TV.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
If you need some welding done or a metal building built, then call Rocky Caskey. Rocky has built metal buildings in southwest Oklahoma for more than 15 years. Carports, patio covers, building large or small, Rocky Caskey does them all. Don't settle for less. Get the best building for your money. Call Rocky Caskey at 580-471-8282. That's 471-8282. Rocky supports high school sports.
Back here in Dale with the Mangum Lady Tigers, and they lead Fairview 17-1. And a last chance here for Fairview in the bottom of the 6th. Addison Perkins at the plate here for Fairview. She came in last inning to play third. First pitch is a ball to Perkins from Palin Clark. Here's the 1-0. Fouls it off, and it's 1-1. So Mangum 3 outs away from advancing. They'll take on Dale at 6 o'clock, number 1 team in the state. Dale took care of Texoma at noon today in 45 minutes in 3 innings. 12-0. Fouled back, and it's 1-2. It was over pretty quick. So we had a little bit of a delay since that first game ended so early. Not a delay to start, but just teams had plenty of time to get ready for this one. That one's outside for a ball. It's 2-2. 2-2 count to Perkins. Last chance here for Fairview in the bottom of the 6th. Mangum on top, 17-1. Palin Clark pitch. Just missed outside, and the count goes to 3-2. Just got to throw strikes here. Nothing but strikes. Outside, ball 4. So a leadoff walk here will send Perkins down to first. McKinley Chill will step to the plate. Katie Mitchell is on deck. First pitch is a called strike. So an 0-1 count. Runner at first base. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. 17-1. Mangum on top. Ground ball, and that's going to be caught in right field. And it's caught shallow enough that they were able to throw over to first and get the runner on a nice heads-up play. There's one away. The runner at first does advance safely. Perkins to second. Called strike there. And trying to catch the number. Who do we got at the plate here? 17-1. Here's the score. Mangum on top of Fairview. Here's the 0-1. Low. And batter not even going to turn. Not even going to turn sideways for me here. So a 1-1 count with one away. Pitch from Palin Clark. Called strike. And it's 1-2. One out, runner at second for Fairview. And they trail Mangum here 17-1. The 1-2. Fouls it off. Just got around. That is number 3 at the plate. And that would be Ellen McEachran. So a 1-2 count. Palin Clark sets and fires. Low, ball 2. Again, nothing but fastballs here. Strikes. One out, 2-2 count. Pitch. Fouls it off. Count remains 2-2. So a 2-2 count with one out in the bottom of the 6th. Fairview trying to get a bunch of runs here to stay in this game. Mangum on top here big, 17-1. Here's the pitch. Off speed, swing and a miss, and there's a strikeout, and there's 2 outs. So Mangum an out away from winning this one. Again, going to take on Dale at 6, and the number 1 team in the state. Test your mettle. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, off speed. 0-1. That is Micah Chenault at the plate. 0-1, 2 away pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. So Fairview down to the last strike with 2 outs. Palin Clark delivers. High, ball 1. McLaughlin going to take me to Chili's. Off speed, right back to Palin, over to first, out number 3, and that'll do it. Mangum Lady Tigers defeat Fairview here 17-1. 17-1 your final score. And we want to give the player of the game. Let's give the player of the game to Hallie Smith. She hit multiple extra baggers and help Mangum's offense come out smoking here in their first game from Dale. So congratulations, Hallie Smith, the Classic Hits 97.7 player of the game. So next will be Texoma and Fairview, and that will be an elimination game. Mangum can take a game off, rest for a bit, and they will take on number 1 Dale, the host team, at 6 o'clock is the scheduled start time for that. Mangum and Dale at 6. We'll jump on the air before that and get you set for that one. And we hope to have you back here listening on the radio or online, too, on Facebook or Mangum Tiger TV on YouTube. So thanks to all of our sponsors. And, again, would not be able to bring you these games without them. We do have the OSSAA fees that we have to pay, along with everything else, data and all that good stuff. But we thank our sponsors. We're glad to be here and appreciate our sponsors. They're locally, and they are proud Mangum Tiger supporters, and we thank them very much. Final score here in this first game of the day for Mangum. They win it easily over Fairview, 17-1 over the Fairview Lady Yellow Jackets. Mangum Lady Tigers will take a game break, and then they will take on number 1 Dale at 6 o'clock. So you set your alarm on your phone and get back online if you're back home, or jump on the radio at 97.7. 6 o'clock, it'll be Mangum and Dale, live from Dale. For all of our sponsors, I'm Chad Fox. Talk to you here in a couple of hours from Dale, Oklahoma with the Mangum Lady Tigers. We're live, Classic Hits 97.7 and Mangum Tiger TV.